Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi everyone. First and foremost, we would like to thank you to Mr. Firdaus for giving us opportunity to make this interview. We are honored to have you. So, we have asked some questions to Mr. Firdaus about their life in university and after graduate. So, let's go!
Hi everyone, I am Muhammad Firdaus bin Muhammad Kamaruddin. You guys can call me Daus. I am 32 years old. I was UTM's alumni for the year of 2007-2010 in the field of bachelor degree in industrial mathematics. Now, currently I'm working as assistant vice president at Citigroup Transaction Services Malaysia, CTSM. Thanks for having me in this interview. I would like to say, I would like to take this opportunity to say good luck for your upcoming final, and hopefully you guys will pass it with flying colors. Thank you. Bye bye.
The most beautiful moment while in UTM.
I think graduation will be the most beautiful moment while in UTM. Before we end our last semesters in UTM, myself alongside with our classmates make a road trip to Pantai Lanun before we separate our ways. It is a good way to cherish the moment spent together before we will end up busy with our own commitment.
What is the bitter memories in UTM?
One of the biggest memories in UTM is when I involved in an accident. I ride motorcycles with my friends, buy some food at Bazaar Ramadan. This is during the first day of Ramadan. While going down the hills, there is a road bumper in front of us, and then we fall down. Still got scar on my left elbow.
Motivation for UTM students?
Motivation for UTM students, to my juniors out there, one thing that you need to have is good attitude. Be humble. Doesn't matter where you go, doesn't matter what your position is. If you have a good attitude and stay humble, then you will survive, inshallah. Keep learning from the others, even they are not as good as you. Please do well in your studies so that you can get good grades, as it is equally as important as having a good attitude. Learn from my mistakes. Soft skills is also important if you want to have a good career progress in any company. So start from now. Doesn't matter if you speak broken English, as long as people understand what you are trying to say. Given the time, you will.
Next target for your future?
My next target is actually I would say going for Umrah with family. But given the current situation, I think maybe need to help this target first. My next target maybe is to buy another house that is much more suitable for a bigger family.
At which company did you work, and could you please explain briefly about your job?
Currently, I'm working with Citigroup Transaction Services Malaysia, or CTSM. It is an international investment banking company. So most of the people thought it is the same as the commercial banking, but it's actually a two separate entities. One of the difference between investment bank and commercial bank is investment bank underwrite new debt and equity services or securities, help with selling securities, and drive like corporation events like merger, acquisitions, reorganization, and broker trades also. So commercial banks, they offer different product, like they offer loans to people, offer saving account service, credit card, and etc. My current department is asset servicing team, where we handle corporations payment to our underlying client. We are specifically handle 16 Asia Pacific market, such as Japan, China, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, and etc.
Can you share one of the best experience during your work?
One of the best experiences during my work, I would say during my assignment to London for work. I think already I've been there for almost a year. It is an eye-opening journey as I am able to see and experience myself on how Westerners working environment looks like. During the weekend, my friends and I we will take buses or trains to travel to some interesting.
Did you face any challenges during your work and how you overcome to it?
Of course, during work, we cannot run from issues and challenges, especially in investment banking world. Any error may lead to losses to the company. I would say investment banking is one of the most challenging career path, but can also be financially rewarding. One of the example of challenges that I need to face is long working hours. In my case, I can see there is a way to automate things that has been doing repeatedly on daily basis. So need to be creative and think outside the box to resolve the issues instead of you sitting there and then just doing the same thing over and over again, because later or sooner you will not like the job that you've been doing and then start looking for other job opportunities.
What has been your biggest professional achievement so far?
My biggest professional achievement so far is I would say managed to get good career progression within 10 years of working experience. I have started my career in end of 2010 as an executive and managed to climb up to assistant manager, and now assistant vice president at the age of 32.
Can you tell us how do you get your job?
My first job, I applied when I went to Job Street Career Fair, submitted resume to a few of the companies and managed to get a call from HSBC, and I need to pass an English exam first before they called me for an interview session.
How do you identify your job that has the same specifications as you do during your studies?
Math is very important in banking. Depending on the complexity, this can require multiplications, divisions, additions, and subtraction. Most of the mathematics is very simple, but definitely required. I cannot specifically tell any course that really related to my current field of work, because most of the big industry player, we have all those calculations tailored in the system. We also highly depending on Microsoft Excel. So my advice to you all, please try to learn macros for Microsoft Excel. If you have this ability, then it will give you a big advantage for you, especially if your hiring company is using it.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Sufi.
Hello, I'm Shafika.
Hi, my name is Nabila.
Hi, I'm Asfa Fatini.
Hi, my name is Hanif.